Welcome back, Western Slope. It is 5:15 on this wonderful Tuesday morning. I'm Josephine Sage. Let's jump right into the forecast. Taking a look outside right now, yes, it is still dark outside, but it's seeming to be a little bit darker because we've got some fog and some low visibility as it's sticking around with us here on the Western Slope throughout those morning hours. So keep that in mind as you're headed out and about on your morning commute today. Taking a look at our weather headlines, we've got colder than average temperatures expected up to 2 feet. Yes, feet of snow accumulation can be expected in those higher elevation areas, with these storms kind of clearing on out towards the end of the work week. We do have a winter weather advisory in Mesa County and winter weather advisories basically all down south of us and some watches up north of us, because most of that snow accumulation is actually going to be focused over those southern mountains, where as this low pressure system moves on in and those precipitation clouds are sticking out over there, the San Juans could be looking up to about 14 to 16 inches of snow accumulation. But we do have a high pressure system hopefully moving on in towards the end of the work week, pushing this on out. So that's expiring at 6 p.m. on Wednesday. Our current temperature is 33 degrees in Grand Junction, 27 in Montrose. Further east of us, just a little bit cooler. We're down in those lower 20s and even down in at that 12-degree range in Gunnison. Now, over I-70 and over that Continental Divide, that area that you might be traveling this week, there's definitely going to be a little bit of some snow, a little bit of some ice, because these temperatures are actually going to get just right above that freezing range, which has a chance to melt some of that snow accumulation and immediately turn it to ice during these early morning and nighttime hours. But we're about actually 10 degrees cooler than what we're typically used to around this time of year. I'll get into that in just a second. Overnight, we're going to get all the way down to 20 degrees, and Montrose is feeling all the way down to 17 degrees as these storm clouds kind of roll on through. Our high today, we're looking at 29 instead of our typical 46. So yes, we are almost about 20 degrees below what we're typically used to around this time of year throughout today, but we are looking to be just around that freezing range on the low end as well. Our overall setup is going to show us through the morning strong system moving into that western U.S. That's mostly what we had been focusing on and tracking this storm. So it's moving on through slowly through Nevada, slowly through that Salt Lake City area. As we get into the afternoon hours today, that's when we're going to be feeling it. That's when that drop in temperatures is going to happen, and that's when that precip is moving in as well. But you'll notice here, it's mostly going to be focused over those southern mountains. So that's definitely going to be anywhere essentially south of Montrose. And as we get into the evening hours, that's when it's going to even shift over to central Colorado and that Continental Divide, that I-70 area, to give them some of that precipitation. But it is looking like down south over New Mexico is where some of that precip is going to happen too, and give them quite a bit of some snow potential. Looking here, we're going to be up in essentially those double-digit numbers all along that Four Corners region, with a pretty hefty amount of snow accumulation for us here on the Western Slope. We'll notice that we're even going to get up to 8 inches of snow in some of those areas like Aspen, some of those areas south of Montrose, and even east of Gunnison. But we'll notice for the rest of our work week, we're going to again keep those drop in temperatures even dipping down to those single digits on Thursday. And Montrose is also going to have that same kind of temperature trend. But don't fret, Western Slope, we've got some more mild temperatures on the way for Saturday and Sunday.